Namaste everyone, and I'd like to thank Rajmata Ahilya Yogind for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And today we'll be doing a hip opening vinyasa flow. So my name is Rahul and I'm founder of Soham Yoga Dhamma, and I established my sala in 2021 Feb, and I'm teaching from like last 4 years, and I'm a specialist in Hatha Yoga, Ashtanga Vinyasa, and I've learned all my education from India Yoga, Mysore, under my teacher Bharat Sethi. So before starting the hip opening flow, we'll just talk a bit about the hip opening and the importance of the hip opening. What happens when you start your yoga practice? The hip is a very important part there. You know, when you start working on your hips, your asana practice starts getting more dynamic, more stable, there is more stability there. And one more thing, what happens there, you know, if you work the hip and the chest region, the most of the emotions are suppressed there only. So when you start opening the hip and the chest, the heart opening, which you say the heart opening, the emotion which is suppressed in the physical body starts releasing. And if you really want to improve in your the area around your hip, that is one of the stiffest part in the body. When you start working, you can understand that is one of the stiffest part. Your deep rooted samskara stays there. So we'll work on a beautiful hip opening flow. So first we'll start the class with the prayer. So sit comfortably on your mat. Keep your eyes closed, mouth closed. Sit in any comfortable position, any cross-leg position. Eyes remain closed. Focus remains on the tip of your nose. And keep observing the natural flow of your breath. Observing the inhalation and exhalation, but do not put any effort there. Effortless breathing. Leave all your thoughts for the moment, and then slowly join your hands in Patanjali Mudra. We'll begin the class with the prayer. Repeat with me. Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take hands back. Exhale and bend forward. Inhale and slowly come up. Release your hands. With few gentle blinks, open your eyes. Namaste. So before starting the sequence, I'd like everyone, never force yourself. If any asana is very difficult for you, pick the lighter version or work on that. You make sure you're not putting any pressure on the joints or the lower back or any of the joints or the shoulders there. Work within your comfortable limit. Because in yoga, there is like no pain, no gain. It's not like no pain and no gain in yoga. In yoga, it is na hatat, na balat. Not with the pressure, not with the force. I hope everyone is ready there. Slowly come to the mat. And take your feet forward and sit in Sitli Dandasana and start with some toes movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the ankle rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, outer edge inside the left elbow joint. Take the right hand from the side, hug your thigh. Try to bring the shin bone close to the chest. Keep the back straight and start giving some movement here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are just mobilizing the hip a bit so that before going for the intense stretch, the hip is ready there. Now from the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly bring the legs down and get into your Baddha Konasana. Get into your Baddha Konasana and always keep a face distance between the heel and the genital. Do not take the heel all the way inward. A lot of pressure goes on the knees there. So you always keep a face distance, grab the feet and start giving some movement in Titalyasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now take your both thumb inside the sole of the feet and open the feet like you are opening some book. Try to keep the elbow close to the thigh. Inhale, get the maximum length of the spine. Do not round the back, keep the shoulders rolled. Exhale and down. And with the breath, don't push suddenly. With the breath, you exhale and go down. Exhale and go down. Keep observing the breath and try to do the Ujjayi breathing there. Keep observing the breath. Keep the both hips firmly grounded on the floor. Keep sucking your belly in. Don't let your belly come out and try to breathe from the chest and clavicular. If very comfortable, slowly extend the hands forward. Inhale, arch your back. Suck your belly in. Exhale down. Feel the opening coming around the inner groin. Just observe that. See the amount of work around the inner groin. See the extension coming on the sides of the body. Keep breathing. Nice and long breath. Then slowly inhale and come up. Now open the right leg towards the right, left towards the left and sit in Upavista Konasana. Keep the hip firmly grounded. Maximum opening of the feet. But don't force. Whatever is comfortable for you, you just sit there. Keep the shoulder rolled. The only requirement is here to keep the spine uplifted. Take your both hands in the line with the hip. Shoulders rolled. And keep observing the breath. Keep breathing. But don't lean on your back. Try to be in the center. And keep the belly engaged. Keep the pelvic floor engaged. The hands are there just for directional coordination. Now take your left hand and grab the outer edge. Who are not comfortable in grabbing the outer edge, you can grab the ankle or you can also grab the big toe. From the right hand, try to be in the center. And then inhale, stretch, exhale, down. Inhale and change. Get the maximum length. Exhale, down. Don't rush or force. 2. And left. Inhale, extend. See the amount of work coming on the waist. Exhale down. And left. 4. And left. 5. Twist. Engage the belly. Get the maximum length of the spine. Exhale down and just stay there. And try to keep the shoulders square. If you take a look from this side, what happens? Body goes like this. So you use the palm and shift the weight in the center. Keep the shoulders square. And then start going down with the breath, with the exhalation. Inhale length, exhale down. Try to keep the weight in the center. Don't lean. So you use the palm to shift the weight. Just stay there for a few more breaths. Stay in Rupa Vista Konasana. Pranam Ruby Chauhanji. Pranam. Just stay in Rupa Vista Konasana. We'll just finish it quickly. I hope you all can see clearly there. Then slowly change. Come towards the left side. Again grab the outer edge where comfortable. Twist. Maximum. Twist on the waist. Exhale down. Weight in the center and just stay there for few breaths. Don't push suddenly. We are still in the initial stage of stretching. So don't push it. Always keep breathing and come down. Keep us, always put a smile on your face by doing the asana. Asana comes easily then. Don't force. So always keep smiling. Observe the vibration of the body. See the flow of the breath. And just stay there. And keep the whole body active. Keep the feet active. Slowly change and come in the center. Place the both hands on the floor. Keep the hip grounded. Keep the feet engaged. And keep pressing the hip on the ground and start walking. Start again. Remember, don't push suddenly. Till your comfortable limit. Till your comfortable limit. Whichever is comfortable, you can stay here. If you are comfortable, you can also drop the elbow. You can stay here. Feel the amount of work coming in the hamstring and the groin. Observe that. But keep the hip grounded. Keep observing the breath if comfortable. Slowly start going down. Press and go down. So with the breath, you keep coming down, but don't force and stay. Keep observing the breath and do not push just like that. Otherwise, next day you will feel too much soreness in the hamstring. A lot of more tightness and stiffness in the hamstring. So you stay to 80%, 90% and just stay there. Try to stay there for long. Breathe. Breathe. If very good and comfortable, grab the big toe, inhale, arch the back, exhale down. Keep observing the breath. Keep the belly engaged and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly inhale and come up. Take your both hands inside the knee and slowly bring the feet together again in Baddha Konasana. Take a fixed distance and again give some gentle movement to the feet. Keep observing the breath. Work within your comfortable limit. And remember, keep breathing. Always during the asana practice, always breathe. Never hold the breath and rush for the asana. Now the next asana is Gomukhasana, a wonderful asana on the name of a great sage Gorakhnath. There is a very interesting story also. You can go and research on why the name is Gomukhasana and who was Gorakhnath. Bring the both feet forward and then take the right leg from and cross from the left leg and keep the heel off from the hip. Then take the left leg from the top, then inhale, come up and try to bring the both knees together. Adjust. Make the placement here. Then slowly come back and sit. Make sure that the both hip is firmly grounded on the floor. The both buttocks are on the ground. Keep the hips square. Keep observing the breath. Now take the tricep of the right hand, pull the belly, twist and bring it on the knee of the left leg. and then twist. Take the left hand on the back of your hip and twist. Keep observing the breath and twist. Keep the shoulders square and keep looking at your left shoulder. Breathe. Keep observing the breath. You can also see from this angle. Always keep the hip out, heel out from the hip. Take the left hand, right hand and then twist. See the amount of twist coming on the waist. Keep observing the belly. Keep breathing and see the amount of work coming on the hips there. And hold. Then slowly release and take your both hands forward. Now the left leg is on the top. So take your right hand up and the left hand from the back and interlock. If the interlock is not happening, don't rush. Stay within your comfortable limit. Try to keep the both hips on the ground. Keep observing the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then exhale and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then inhale and come up. Slowly release the hand. Now take the both hands towards the right side. We are just changing to the other side of the Gomukhasana. So this is a small trick you can use to change the Gomukhasana. So take your both hands towards the right. Come up, 360-degree rotate and come back. And sit in your Gomukhasana. If it's not happening, you can just simply change the leg. Now the right leg is on the top. The both buttocks are firmly placed on the ground. Belly pulled in. Now take the left hand, cross on the right knee and twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly release. Now the right leg is on the top, so take your left hand from the top, right hand from the back and interlock. Keep observing the breath. Keep the both buttocks firmly grounded on the floor and observe the breath. Don't arch your back. Keep the back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage the belly, exhale and down. 1, 2, 3. And keep breathing. Don't hold the breath. 4, 5. Then slowly release. And also open the leg. Then slowly make your both legs straight and we'll get into our Paschimottanasana. So you inhale and raise your hands up. Keep the belly pulled in. Keep the back straight. Then exhale and bend forward. Grab the top of the feet, or also you can grab the side of the feet, or you can also grab the big toe. Any of the variation. Inhale, extend. Exhale down. No pressure on the lower back. And don't round the neck. With the breath. If you are here, it's okay. Slowly. Keep pulling your belly in and go down. Again, if you are not comfortable, the back is getting round. You just raise the knee slightly. Get the maximum length of the spine and you can stay here. And then you can slowly slide the legs. Slide the leg. Make sure that the chest is close to the knee. Don't lose that. Don't lose that. You can stay here. Keep observing the flow of the breath and stay in your Paschimottanasana. Ankit ji, thank you. Keep walking on your Paschimottanasana. Stay in your Paschimottanasana. Now from Paschimottanasana, fold the both leg and come up and sit in your Mahalasana. Try to keep the back straight and the knees close to the armpit. Keep observing the breath. Mahalasana. Breathe. Weight equal on the feet. Don't throw all the weight on your heels. Engage the toes also. Keep the weight equally set. Stay for few breaths in your Malasana. Keep observing the breath. If very good and comfortable in your Malasana, slowly raise the hip up, parallel to the ground. Don't raise it too much. The hip remains parallel to the ground and just stay here. A few breaths. Buddha Utkatasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay there, stay there. I know the legs are burning. It's okay. Pull the belly. Stay and hold. Out. Slowly come down. Now observe, the Malasana is much deeper now. Stay in your Malasana. Okay. How about we go for one more round of Dhutta Utkatasana? Very strong asana, Dhutta Utkatasana. Brings a lot of strength in your lower body. At the same time works on the opening of the hip also. And after Dhutta Utkatasana, there are a lot of other asana which comes very easily. So Malasana, if comfortable in Malasana, Dhutta Utkatasana. Again, with the breath, inhale and raise your hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay there. 6, 7. Have you breathing? 8, 9, 10. Okay. And slowly come down. Observe the bone coming at the leg. So once very comfortable with the Malasana and Dhutta Utkatasana, the next asana which comes is called as Bhuja Pidasana. Bhuja means shoulder. But a lot of time what happens in Bhuja Pidasana, we stress too much on the elbow. So we'll take a quick look how to do the Bhuja Pidasana and then we'll do it together. So once very comfortable with your Malasana and Dhutta Utkatasana, you raise the hip and try to keep the upper body close to the thigh and the knees close to the armpit. Then slowly come down and bring the both palm in the line with the heel. And also try to keep the knee close to the shoulder. Keep the knee close to the shoulder and keep raising your hip. Then place the palm on the ground, drop the hip and cross the leg. Keep looking forward and try to keep the weight in the center. A lot of time what happens, people drop the hip and they fall down. So you always, it's all about saving of the weight. So you have to observe where the weight is going. It's all about the weight saving. So take a quick look again. What happens a lot of time? They simply drop the hip like this. So the weight start going back. See? And we fall down. You have to keep the weight in the center. So let's go for Bhuja Pidasana. And hold. Weight in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slowly bring the leg down. Come back into Malasana. Few breaths. Keep breathing and keep sitting in your Malasana. Sterilize your breath. Now the next asana is Katasana. So extend the arm. Keep the back straight and then place the palm in shoulder distance wider, a little forward from the feet. Then inhale and raise your hip up. Keep the knees close to the armpit. Come up on your toes. Raise one leg and the other and just stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then slowly come down and sit in your Malasana. Stay in your Malasana for a few breaths and then extend the arm. Come up and walk back to Adho Mukha Swanasana. Downward facing dog. Now here a question comes, how to know
that what is the correct distance for Adho Mukha Swanasana. A lot of times you can see people doing this or this. So what is the correct length of Adho Mukha Swanasana? How to know? So this Adho Mukha Swanasana distance is right. Come into your Adho Mukha Virasana. Big toes together. Keep the knees shoulder distance wider. Hip on the heel and forehead on the mat, arm extended. So this is Adho Mukha Virasana. From here you come up, curl your toes and get into your Adho Mukha Swanasana. So this is the correct length. If you disturb the length here, see, and then you come back to Adho Mukha Virasana, see, you are not getting the maximum space here. So you have to extend. So if you get into your Adho Mukha Virasana and Adho Mukha Swanasana without disturbing the length, then this is the right distance. So this you can keep in your mind. Stay in Adho Mukha Swanasana. 1, 2, and keep observing the breath. Anyone having any question, you can just write the question here. I'll take the question one by one. And who are practicing, stay in your Adho Mukha Virasana. Keep observing the breath and just stay there. Adho Mukha Virasana. Now slowly bring the both feet together. Without disturbing the hip, keeping the hip square, inhale and raise the right leg up. Stay there. Don't raise the heel. If not comfortable, you can slightly raise the heel. Otherwise, try to keep the left heel on the ground. Now inhale, slightly come forward. Exhale and push the hip up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just stay there. Keep the leg up high and just stay there and observe the breath. Keep breathing. Yes. Stay and hold. Stay and hold. Then slowly bring the right leg forward and drop the left knee and get into your Anjani Asana. Hold the Anjani Asana for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then keep the back straight and place the both hands on your knees. Keep the back straight. Don't round the back. And lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then bring the both palm in front of your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then slowly raise the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then slowly bring the hands down. Curl your back feet. Come up. Get into Adho Mukha Swanasana. Come forward. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha. And hold. Then slowly get into Santulanasana. And from Santulanasana, get into your Vasishthasana for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again Santulanasana. And then Adho Mukha Swanasana. From Adho Mukha Swanasana, slowly come down and rest in Adho Mukha Virasana. Just stay there in Adho Mukha Swana Virasana and calm down yourself. Jai Bhim Namo Buddhe. Jai Bhim Namo Buddhe. And just rest in Adho Mukha Virasana and keep observing the breath. And now we will repeat all the asana from the left side. Right now we did from the right side.
Now we'll do from the left side.
Now from your Adho Mukha Virasana, come back into your Adho Mukha Swanasana. Again bring the both feet together and then inhale and raise the left leg up. Stabilize your breath here. Then come up on your toes, push the body forward, exhale. Inhale, 2, exhale. Inhale, 3, push the hip up. 4, 5 and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then slowly get into your Anjali Asana. Any question you can just write on the comments there. Keep smiling, keep a smile on the face and stay in Anjani Asana. You know who's called Anjani? What's Hanumana? Lord Hanumana is also known as Anjani. Then slowly place the hands on your knees. 1, 2, back straight. 3, 4, 5. Hand in front of the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then slowly bring the hands down. Get into your Adho Mukha Swanasana. From Adho Mukha Swanasana, Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha, Santulanasana, and from here Vasishthasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get into Santulanasana, Adho Mukha Swanasana, then Adho Mukha Virasana. Slowly inhale and come up. Observe the breath and try to observe the changes. Try to observe the vibration and the change in the breath of your body. Keep observing that and slowly come forward and sit in Vajrasana. Sit in your Vajrasana. Now from Vajrasana, if comfortable here, very good and comfortable, open the feet and get into your Virasana. Take the hands on your knees, keep the back straight and breathe. Keep observing the breath and stay. We'll just end the flow now. We're just trying to calm down the breath by resting in the Virasana and Vajrasana. Then slowly grab the sole of the feet. Then come back, drop one elbow. If very comfortable, drop the other one. Ardha Sukta Virasana. Make sure there is no pressure coming on the knee or the lower back. Within your comfortable limit. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly come down. And if comfortable, take your hand back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then slowly grab the sole of the feet. Come up to the Virasana. And observe, the Virasana is much better and easy now. Breathe. Don't rush. No pressure goes on the lower back. Get back to the Vajrasana.
Then from Vajrasana, drop the hip and again extend the both feet forward. Now we'll end the class with a long Paschimottanasana. So we will not suddenly jump into the Paschimottanasana. First we'll create the length in the sides of the body. Engage, exhale and bend forward slowly. See the amount of stretch coming in the trunk. Try to maintain the length of the spine. Then exhale and slowly keep looking forward. Breathe. Breathe. And just stay there. And stabilize your breath. Release all the stiffness from the lower back. Stay in your Paschimottanasana and keep observing the breath. And you can also work on the variations of Paschimottanasana. You can also raise the knee. If your back is rounding too much, you can raise the knee, pull the belly in, and then you can grab the feet. You can use this variation also. Nothing wrong. Then you can get into your Savasana for 27 breath, or you can rest in your Adho Mukha Virasana. Do not end after a strong practice. Do not just like that go away from the class or the mat. If you are doing at your home, don't just leave the mat just like that. You stay in your Savasana. That's why it is called, after every asana practice there is Savasana. And after every pranayama practice there is Mauna. So Savasana after asana and Mauna, matlab silence after pranayama. So get into your Adho Mukha Virasana. We can't do Savasana here. So we'll just rest in 5 breaths
for Adho Mukha Virasana. 1. Keep the trunk engaged. 2. 3, 4, 5.
Slowly inhale and come up. Okay. Now the few things about the practice. If you are really practicing yoga and you want to excel in your yoga practice, you want to have a good practice, have a good discipline there. See, just like in the maths, we have certain formulas, sutras. So, exact in physics, there are rules, there are formulas on which the whole thing runs. Exactly that is also in the yoga, and that is the Yoga Sutra of Maharishi Patanjali. So you always try to follow what are the principles there. If you want to practice, if you want to be if you are trying to be a yogi or a good asana practitioner, or even if you want just a good health, that is not the main product of yoga, good health. That is a byproduct. There are other things which comes from a yoga practice. But there are certain rules there. The first one which you can take and apply is the Abhyasa Vairagya Tannirodha. Practice with detachment. And then if you want, there is right now people don't have the consistency in the practice. They can't remain consistent. But again at the same time they want their practice to become better. So for that exactly there is another sutra. Satu Dirgha Kala Naidantarya Satkara Sevito Drid Bhumihi. Satu Dirgha Kala Naidantarya. When you practice something consistently for a long period of time, Satkara Sevito, with lot of Shraddha, with lot of respect, then the thing starts happening. So these are the rules. I'm not saying this. Patanjali is saying this. And the whole world follow this. Okay? And if any question there, please come up with the question, or else we'll end the class with the Santi Mantra now. Sit comfortably. Keep your eyes closed. Mouth closed. Focus remains on the tip of your nose. and observe the natural flow of your breath. We'll end the class with the Santi Mantra. Join your hands in Patanjali Mudra. Repeat with me. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take hands back. Exhale and bend forward. Inhale and slowly come up. Slowly release your hands. Slowly rub your palm and generate a good amount of heat. Cup your eyes. Gently massage your facial muscles. Palm in front of your face. With few gentle blinks, open your eyes. Namaste. And once again, I'd like to thank the Ahilya Rajamata Yoga Kendra for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Hope you all enjoyed the session. And I'll end the session again. Last few minutes. If anyone having any question, you can come up with your question. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, then stay healthy and keep practicing. Thank you so much.